There was a country in West Africa. It was a land of immense potential, blessed with natural resources, diverse talent, and a young, vibrant population eager to create change. The people of the country, however, had long been held back by a history of political instability, poverty, and social divisions that ran deep within the fabric of the nation. The country, though rich in culture and history, had always struggled to unlock its true potential. One day, the country was presented with an opportunity, a chance to elect a leader who could truly turn the tide for good. A candidate emerged, someone with a clear vision for the future, a plan to rebuild the economy, improve infrastructure, and unite the fractured people of the country. This candidate was highly qualified, with years of experience, integrity, and a genuine passion to bring about meaningful change. The people of the country were excited. This was their chance to finally move away from the past and build a brighter future. But as the election day approached, something unexpected began to happen. The people, torn between sentiments of tribe, religion, and personal loyalties, started to lose sight of what was truly at stake. Divisions that had long existed within the people resurfaced, and instead of focusing on the qualities and qualifications of the candidates, many began to prioritize their tribal allegiances and religious affiliations. In the heat of the moment, the people of the country cast their votes, not for the candidate with the most experience or the most promising plans, but for someone who represented their familiar identity, someone who seemed to align with their personal beliefs and emotions. This candidate, however, was not the right choice. He was an individual with questionable character, one whose reputation had been tarnished by numerous allegations, including serious claims of involvement in illegal activities such as trafficking. Despite the evidence of his questionable past and the dark cloud of corruption hanging over him, the people's sentiments led them to overlook the dangers. The desire to see a familiar face in power, to feel that their tribe or religion, their king's man with the same religion ticket, has clouded their judgment. They voted for the person who promised them comfort in their identities, rather than the person who could deliver lasting progress for the country. And so, country chance to better future slipped away. Instead of electing a leader who could unite and uplift the nation, the people chose division and sentiments. The unqualified candidate took office, and as many feared, his lack of experience and integrity soon became apparent. His leadership was marked by corruption, scandal, poverty, high cost of living, and disregard for the very principles that could have moved the forward. The country that had once stood at the brink of transformation was now stuck in its old ways. The people's decision, driven by tribalism, religion, and blind sentiment, had cost them the opportunity to turn the page and start fresh. And so, the story of this country became a cautionary tale, a reminder of the dangers of allowing emotions and divisions to guide important decisions. In the end, it was clear, the future of a nation could not be shaped by sentiment alone. It needed vision, unity, and the courage to choose what was best for the country, not just for a particular tribe or religion. But even in the darkest of times, there remained hope. The people of this country could still learn from their mistakes, rise above their divisions, and work together to build the country they had always dreamed of come next election. The path forward was not easy, but it was still possible. It was a lesson in leadership, unity, and the power of making informed, thoughtful decisions, a lesson that this country would never forget quick. This story speaks to the importance of making informed, objective decisions in the face of division, especially when it comes to leadership. It illustrates the perils of allowing tribalism, religion, personal interests, sentiments to dictate choices that impact an entire nation's future. Please kindly like, comment, and share to your loved ones to support us bring more stories.